every once in a while. You got to clean them once in a while. And because of my cat, I've realized how much of a horrible parent I'd actually be to a biological child, you know. Because I think most of the reason why my cat is so huge is because I feed him whenever he cries, you know. And with a human baby, you probably can't do that. Things crying, you shove him food in his mouth, like, please shut up, I'm begging you. All right, guys, don't like that one very much. I'm gonna get political for a second. Donald Trump. I'm gonna have to say it, you know, I think Donald Trump is actually, he's doing some good things out there, okay? Someone in the back already hates me. Donald Trump, he's honestly, like, you gotta admire him because he's making Americans excited about politics again, which hasn't happened in a very long time. And he's given Americans courage again. Like, Americans haven't had courage in a very long time. You know, he's given them the courage to go to rallies without their Klan hoods anymore. Yeah, half you guys like that one. Honestly, but you know what I don't understand is how Trump is so fucking popular with his base. I just don't get it. Like, he can do no wrong to his voters. He's like the Oompa Loompa Jesus. I don't understand it. He can make fun of Mexicans, blacks, Jews, Muslims, the president. He can make fun of everybody and gain popularity. I was like, literally, I was thinking, like, he's going to have to flash fry a bald eagle and eat it on camera. And his voters are still going to be like, well, he speaks his mind. That's how I really feel about Trump and his lovely Klansmen. No, I really do. I can't stand the fucking guy. I'm not single. I'm a dedicated bachelor. It's a big difference. Like my overwhelming fear of commitment and the word "we" just sends me running. But I have hooked up with some promiscuous women. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too proud of it, but I hooked up with this one chick one time. This is kind of an embarrassing story.
It's not.
And
We're just
my
friends.
buddy,
We never hooked up in my life.
my buddy told me, he asked me, he's like, dude, when you hooked up with her, did you kiss her? And I was like, yeah, we made out beforehand. And he's like, dude, you can't do that. You know, you've kissed every dick that girl sucked in her entire life. And I was like, if that's the way it works, I'm into the thousands, dude. I've probably literally kissed like 1,000 dicks at least. I'm not proud of it. It's just reality. Yeah, I know. So I know at this point, the crowd has labeled me as a douchebag.
No.
And rightfully so. I am a douchebag. But this one comic, great girl, she asked me what my goal was for comedy. And I said, honestly, I'd like to get famous and save up for a home for my parents, you know. And she said, you know, it's pretty noble, pretty sweet. And I was like, yeah, a retirement home. And not a good one either. You know, the kind of place that's like a bunch of high school dropouts getting paid minimum wage to bring your parents TV dinners. Like every other day. That kind of place. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. You know what? You know what's funny about me is people don't realize this, but I'm a humanist. I love human beings. I hate to see other human beings suffer. You know, that's why I worry about those people in China. Which way is east? In China? Like in Beijing, China, there's so much pollution you can't even see 3 feet in front of your damn face. So I feel bad for those people because like now those Chinese people are really squinting. Could you imagine like the amount of car accidents happen in that damn city? Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into my closing bit here. Hope you guys like it. So my doctor at my doctor's office, they said that they will sell Viagra without a prescription there for $10 a pill, just like that. And I was like, well, you know what? I don't really need Viagra, but it'd be nice to buy a couple and try them out just to make a good first impression, you know. And then I started thinking about it, and I started thinking about the women's Viagra because I heard about it on the news. Did anybody else hear about that?
Yep.
Anybody else know what's it called? What's it called?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
You've never heard of money before? No cynicism in the back of the room. All right. Yeah, but I do have this crazy theory that some women, not all, that some women really like money. So my one buddy, he comes up to me, he tells me, he's like, dude, I'm so depressed. I got 50 grand in college debt, right? And I was like, dude, you could spend that easily. And he's like, how? I was like, well, next time you're on a date with a girl, tell her. Or when you bring up the topic of money, all of a sudden you'll notice you have her interest, and she'll be like, well, how much money do you have? And you'll be like, well, I have 50 grand in debt. And like I said, you notice you have her attention now, and she'll be all excited. She'll be like, really? 50 grand? And be like, yeah, 50 grand in debt. And then he tells like, well, you know what's funny? He's like, in like 10 years, it's going to be at least 100 grand in debt. And then you take her back to your shithole apartment, and she's like, I thought you had all this damn money. You'd be like, yeah, in debt. Weren't you listening? I'm all set, guys. Thank you very much.